Ah, Nickelodeon. I can't wait to sit here on my couch, snuggled in for the next 3 hours, watching my favorite hit shows.
An entire day devoted completely to play.
What's this now?
Go play. Then, after you play,
Nickelodeon's off the air for the next 3 hours. What an incredible coincidence. I suppose I'll go outside then?
Huh. Okay. Yeah, this is nice, I guess. It's a little windy, but I'm happy to be outside. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with a football by myself at a baseball field, but okay. The Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play lives in infamy for pretty much anybody that was a cable watching kid from the 2000s or 2010s. For just 3 hours, one day out of the year, Nickelodeon would cut off their programming and encourage kids to get outside and play. That was the point. This was basically Nickelodeon telling us, go touch grass, before that turned into a corny insult that kids use online.
A part of living a healthy lifestyle is staying active, and that's something that's really, really important to me. I'm Victoria Justice, and I'm ready to play.
Just 3 hours, one day out of the entire year, and everybody somehow has a bad memory of it.
Nickelodeon's Worldwide Day of Play, it's kind of annoying. No one's outside playing anyway, so why do you have this? Nickelodeon, the big help? What the hell is that?
Ask anybody about the Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play and they'll probably hit you with that ruined my life. It was the worst day of my life. All I wanted to do on my Saturday home from school is watch insert TV show here, and instead Nickelodeon is showing me this? It ruined my life.
I really hate Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play. Every Nickelodeon show has Worldwide Day of Play 12 o'clock to 3, and it's raining.
Okay, now there's a good point. If the weather was buns, you're definitely not gonna go play outside.
There is one problem. Not everyone goes out to play though due to weather conditions.
You know, it used to be the most annoying ever as a kid, bro.
I know exactly what you're finna talk about.
The Worldwide Day of Play, bro.
And it would just cut the
would just turn the TV
was so
like
dumb.
A day, bro.
They'd be like, go outside and play. No!
It used to be annoying as because now I'm an active kid. I just got back in the crib and I'm trying to watch some TV and y'all talk about go outside.
Look at how it affected these poor guys. This was traumatizing.
What the f is this?
That made no sense.
A podcast? I've got a new podcast. You should check it out. It's in the description. I'll remember this. Anyway, I do think they made a pretty good point there though, because for some kids, it was definitely more of an inconvenience than an incentive to go outside. There's a good chance you already spent your entire morning outside playing and you came in for lunch, and then boom, nothing to watch on TV. Well, nothing to watch on Nickelodeon. You could, I guess, change the channel. There's a fandom wiki page that's all about the Day of Play, and the comments on here are not kind. Stupid. I liked that one a lot. Cartoon Network's greatest ally. Now there's a good point too. If you didn't want to go outside and play, or you just were in a situation where you wanted to watch TV, I suppose you would just change over to one of the other networks. I hate Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play because it's so boring. Here are some options. So this person has some tips on what you can do instead of being bored by the Day of Play. 1, change the channel to Cartoon Network, Disney XD, and other channels besides Nickelodeon. Number 2, play some video games such as Minecraft, Fortnite, Roblox, Super Smash Bros, and other games. Number 3, play on your phone, tablet, Chromebook, and other gadgets. PSP, that was my go-to back in the day. I'd be on the PSP, and you know what? I'd go sit under a tree, and I'd play it outside. Number 4, watch a movie with DVD and VHS. No Blu-ray? You don't want to pop in a Blu-ray? Man, this thing was just lame. Like I would just change the channel when this thing came on because I was not about to go outside for no 3 hours. And besides, I'd rather be watching either Cartoon Network or Disney Channel. And in terms of being online during this thing, I'd rather be on PBS Kids or YouTube. Now this one is a hot take. The result is stupid. The intention is evil. What about this is evil to you? Hey kids, for 3 hours of the entire year, we're gonna encourage you to go outside and play. And we do have bad intentions with that. I'm not gonna tell you what they are, but we do have bad intentions. Worldwide Day of Bore. And this one is probably my favorite out of all of them. This is fucking bullshit. There was one serious issue that arose with this whole thing. There was one county that was playing the Day of Play, so Nickelodeon was off the air. They had encouraged kids to go outside and play, and then there was a tornado that happened. So the kids had been told by Nickelodeon, go outside and play, and then a tornado came, and the network was down, so nobody saw the tornado warning. And that is why, I guess that's where the evil intentions come from. And this guy was probably personally affected by that as well. I looked through my old hard drives and actually found a video that I made on one of the dates of the the day of play. And I don't know if it was a coincidence or not, or maybe I was encouraged by this corporation to go out and get some fresh air, do something creative. I don't know. There was a second time that I did something on the date of the day of play, and I know for a fact it was a coincidence, and it's weird that that happened twice, right? I just happened to make a video on the exact date of the day of play 2 different times, and both times I was like outside being active in the video. There's something there. So anyway, there's a lot to talk about here. We've got interviews, there's vlog footage. So I will get started on all that. I need to be at my computer for like all of these things. Shoot, okay. I have to walk home. I'm so far from my home. That's gonna take me a very long time. I'm gonna get walking, and in the meantime, I will encourage you to get outside and get active with this video sponsor. My day usually consists of 2 different modes: sitting in office chair mode and chasing kids around while hunched over like a goblin mode. Both of these hurt me physically. So it's important for me to strengthen my body with a 3rd mode, convenient personal training from home mode, specifically. I've been using this video sponsor Trainwell for quite a while now. Trainwell is a fitness and strength training app that pairs you with your own personal trainer. My personal trainer is Dylan here. Dylan creates these custom workout programs that fit best for my needs and my schedule, which is constantly changing, by the way. I thought I was busy back in 2021 when we first started this whole thing. You silly naive boy. And even with how little extra time I currently have in my life, I'm able to squeeze in a quick 30-minute workout because Dylan has handcrafted it specifically for me. Thank you, Dylan. And if for any reason you ever want to switch trainers, that's super easy to do as well. I would never do that to you, Dylan. And it's great because the sky is the limit with these training programs. Your trainer can make your sessions as short or as long as you want them to be. You can do only the exercises that you actually like doing. It takes all the guesswork out of training, and it's super easy to chat with your trainer about any issues that may pop up or to update them on your fantasy football team. If you have an Apple Watch, it'll actually monitor your movements while you're doing them and then let you know if you're doing things too quickly, too slow, make sure your form is right. Very helpful. I'm not trying to be the world's strongest man. I just want to be a good, active father and husband, and Trainwell gives me the tools to do that. But if you want to be the world's strongest man, you could do that too. So if you're interested in starting a little fitness journey of your own, or you already are on a journey and you want to switch things up, try something new, you can use my QR code or the link in the description, and there you can take Trainwell's quiz to find the trainer that's right for you. You'll get 14 days of free training to see what you think about it. Thank you to Trainwell for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys as always for using my links when I have them. Helps me out a ton. Now let's check back in on Nickelodeon, see if they're back on.
Today is Nickelodeon's worldwide day of play. Shut down your computer.
Well, I guess I can just keep yapping until this comes back on. So there's a handful of things that I kind of want to just look through with you. A lot of it is like mid-event interviews and vlog footage. And I think all of it is from like 2010, 2011, maybe 2012. And as far as I understand, that was when the day of play was at its peak. This first one is actually a little news story that some just YouTube independent guy made.
Get ready, America. It's time to play as we are here at the 8th annual Nickelodeon Worldwide Day of Play.
Look at these people. Look at that's a big old crowd back there. This one took place in Washington, D.C. And at this point, this was 2011. I wasn't really watching Nickelodeon anymore, but I do remember hearing about this. Michelle Obama was doing something with it. She was playing ping pong with Big Time Rush. So
just played ping pong with Mrs. Obama.
Hi, I'm Dean Rogers, and welcome to the Rogers Review.
Good to be here, Roger. Thank you for having us.
Hi, I'm First Lady Michelle Obama, and I'm getting ready for Nickelodeon's Worldwide Day of Play. I know a lot of you are already getting active for at least an hour a day this summer to try and earn a Presidential Active Lifestyle Award.
But now we're gonna force you to do it by turning off Nickelodeon. I know a lot of you are already doing this, but for those of you in the back, get outside now. Michelle, you already took my peanut butter away, okay? I'm sorry. I'll go outside, Michelle.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta show these kids how it's done.
Show them, Michelle. Here she goes.
Go, First Lady.
Okay, if I had to give that a rating. Honestly, let's see it again.
First Lady, go, First Lady.
I mean, I'm gonna be a little harsh here. 3 out of 10. I didn't see any spin moves. I didn't see any tricks.
Well, we have found the map to the Worldwide Day of Play.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's take a little look at this. Let's get this up. These are all the activities that were at the in-person physical live event. Lots of stuff. They had dance, relay races, basketball, baseball, hacky sack. Jack Black would have loved that. Parachute play? Oh, I love me some parachute play. We did that in gym class. Now you guys know what I'm talking about. We had a game, and I think it was called Cat and Mouse. You just gotta like run around the parachute underneath, and the cat has to catch the mouse. But the trick is, all the other students The trap, they go up, and the mouse runs through like, oh, I gotta get away. Cat starts chasing him under the parachute, okay? The mouse escapes out of one side, the whole class goes, boom, not today, cat. And you trap him in there. But I was always a little speedster, and I was a quick little boy. So I liked being the cat, and I liked being the mouse. Very fun, good memories. There's also obstacle course, shout out the Cramer games. Geocaching, dude, now we're talking. We're going back in time with that one. So much stuff to do. It's very fun that they had a big event like this.
And if we're lucky enough, we're gonna go up here and take a view of the White House and say, hello, Obamas, how you doing?
I really hope that he did get to do that. Roger is the GOAT. I love this guy. I hope he got to go to the White House and say, hello, Obamas. I hope he got to skip rope with the First Lady.
The main part is the stage where Big Time Rush, the Nickelodeon's answer to the Beatles, will be there. We are here.
That is, dude, okay. I gotta tell Logan, that's amazing. I was a Big Time Rush boy back in the day. I had all their music on my iPod, all right? And I never considered them Nickelodeon's answer to the Beatles, but now that you say that, that is absolutely what they were. And Big Time Rush is still going strong, so they outlasted the Beatles.
We have some adult pitchers pitch to the kids. They hit the ball, and they try to run first, second, third, and home all the way through.
Next time we do a Cramer Games, I want to get Roger to be the commentator.
I'm done.
What a guy. This brings me so much joy. Thank you for making this, Roger. This is so great. Ooh. I love Big Time Rush. They're so good. What a remarkably underrated boy band. They're top 5 easily. Fight me about it. Big Time Rush is top 5 boy band. Zumba was at the event. They did a big old dance party.
Right hand in the air, left hand in
Well, today is a big celebration. It's a huge turnout.
Hey Zumba, it's Gracie Deseni from Super Ninjas.
This is like one big carnival, but it's better because there's no rides. We're doing it all.
Okay, wait, what? Daniela, what? This is like a big carnival, but it's better because there are no rides? I don't know if you've been to a carnival, but the rides are the best part. This is like a restaurant, but it's actually better because there's no food. It's gotta be the worst part about being on a Disney show, Nickelodeon show, whatever. You're signed up to be an actor on a show, and then you're also at the same time forced contractually to be like a role model in person to people. You have to be perfect at all times. They just have people shoving microphones in their face all the time, being like, give us your opinion on this right now. And everyone's gonna hear it. What do you have to say about it? Tell us what you think. And like, I just signed up and I was gonna say the lines on the script, and then the laugh track was gonna play and I was gonna do promo photos. I didn't know I had to come out here and advertise with First Lady Michelle Obama. I would be so stressed out if I was put in that situation. So huge shout out to all these actors that pulled it off.
What do you guys do on set to stay active, have fun? What is it?
What do we do to stay active and have fun?
Yeah.
We, well, there's a lot of stairs.
That's an impossible question to answer, Zach. What do you guys do on set to stay active and have fun? What are they gonna say? We play tag in between shots? We all get together and do crunches after the director yells cut. I've been put in situations like that where I'm getting interviewed by somebody and they'll ask me something simple like, well, how do you stay motivated to keep making videos or whatever? And it's like, I don't. I just am fighting for my life every day. What do you want me to say? I feel for him. I really do.
My room gets very cold and I always have the door open. So I just had a great idea. I'm gonna put one of those workout bars over my door so I can start working out there.
Very good.
Matt, 10 out of 10 once again. King, interview king.
How important do you think it is for kids' lives to enrich it with fitness?
I think it's extremely important. I mean, we have gym class to do that, but I mean, even outside of that, I lift weights every day. I lift weights every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If I lifted weights every day, I would look like Leon over here.
Yeah, Matt's the best, dude. The honesty. You know, you love it. You respect the honesty.
Sorry, it's so loud. It's so loud.
They're screaming for you.
No, they're screaming for Jerry. I scream for Jerry too. He's great.
Oh, Matt's the best, dude. I didn't know I liked Matt so much. What a guy. Jerry is the best. I scream for Jerry. Let's check out what was Jerry up to for the day of play.
Members of the cast of the hit show iCarly joined us in studio to talk about the day of play. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I just say this? I have watched more iCarly than any adult should actually watch.
I'm on more episodes of iCarly than any adult should.
You're like, you know, the old dude in the cast right now. Is that okay with you?
I'm out of it!
No, please stay.
Okay. How do you not love Jerry Trainer? I've always been drawn to that, like, chaotic energy that him and everybody always compares him to, like, Jim Carrey, Jack Black. It's all that same kind of like high energy, wacky, cartoonish type of guy. I love it. I respect Jerry Trainer. Also, he was a part of Guess That Cameo.
Jeanette, Nathan, and Noah, and Jerry, thank you so much for coming on the show. And let me just say to you, grow up.
Okay.
Never. Right. Thank you very much.
What was that?
And let me just say to you, grow up.
Okay.
Never. Right. Thank you very much.
I'm starting today.
Why did she say that? Is that like an inside joke from the show? Hopefully. Was he slowly getting on her nerves? That's such a, why did she say that?
It's a day of fun for all, even the parents. Lisa Freyer brought her girls to get outside.
I think it's too many of the children that's sitting in the house with the TV and the video games, and I absolutely think this is wonderful.
The day.
See, and now this was before the TikTok and the YouTube Shorts and the Instagram Reels. It's so much worse now than it even was back then. I do commend them. I commend Nickelodeon for taking a little step towards trying to get kids outside, maybe away from the TV, if not only for a couple of hours. You gotta give them a little taste, you know? A little taste of the outside world to let them know what they're missing. I'll tell you, I was a sucker. I fell into it. We didn't have cable or internet until about 2008. And I would be in there, I'd be playing Club Penguin, I'd be playing RuneScape. Every now and then you need a little bit of a nudge. Okay, you've been doing this for too long. You've been at the Grand Exchange. What are you doing? You're waiting for the gold trim black armor? It's not coming today. Just go outside. It'll be there tomorrow, maybe. So yeah, anyway, what was I talking about?
Games like shuffleboard, bike riding, and soccer.
And here in DC, the sun's not out, but that's not stopping anyone, including me.
It's actually a threat. So be careful, watch out. Look at this crowd, look at all these people. This is not a pleasant sight. I don't know, this doesn't look like a place I'd like to spend much time. Not big into crowds. No, not really a big crowds guy. Like I would not do well at Coachella at all, for example. And this is Coachella, but it's all children. So yeah, probably about 100 times more difficult for me to survive in this scenario even. It's kind of hard to find, but if you dig hard enough on YouTube, you can find old vlog footage from different people that posted from being at the Day of Play. Like these kids are at the Big Time Rush concert. Very cool. It's kind of fun to see. I'm seeing like old iPhones everywhere. Is that a Cool Pix? Am I seeing a Nikon Cool Pix? Close enough. This video was uploaded in 2018, so I wonder if this is a much more recent event that they had. And the way Nickelodeon did it is there were events in a bunch of different cities across the country, and then a few times they had like the big event, like the one that was at the White House.
Every state in the United States is expected to participate in activities and games, so even if you can't make it out to DC, there will be events you can attend closer to home.
Now, we never had anything like this in Fargo, North Dakota, so what the frick, Nickelodeon? What the frickalodian? If you will. And you must. All kinds of fun stuff here though. It looked like they had obstacle courses, there's basketball. This is my type of event. I vibe with this hard. Look at the big blow-ups. I love big blow-ups. So yeah, it seems like everybody that I know around my age has these horrible memories about the Day of Play, like ruining their day. I wanted to get in there. I wanted to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. I wanted to watch SpongeBob, but I couldn't because Michelle Obama wanted us to be outside or something, is what they say. Well, guess what, haters? I'm glad that they wanted us to be outside for a few hours one day of the year. I made some fun little videos during that. And yeah, maybe it was a coincidence, maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. But is it so bad that the corporation broadcasting 24/7 stopped doing that for a little bit once a year? Are we really upset about that? Nowadays, if TikTok goes down for like 20 minutes, people lose their minds. So I do understand why this would bum people out. This was their form of entertainment. This is what they like spending their time doing. But it's always good to step away. At the end of all my videos, I used to say, maybe consider deleting all of your social media accounts. Maybe experiment with that. Take a break. Set limits for yourself. Go outside. Breathe in the world, man. So I've always appreciated the message that the Worldwide Day of Play was trying to get across. It's important to get up, important to get moving. And this was during a time when TV viewership was at its absolute peak and the internet was really starting to become a bigger part of our lives. So for them to step in there and say, hey guys, slow down, Think about what you're doing here, even if just for a few hours one day a year. I respect it. It's like when the Wii would tell you, hey, by the way, maybe take a break and go outside. Stop playing Wii Sports. You're never gonna hit that mysterious red button trigger on the bowling game. It's not happening, okay? So stop trying, go outside, breathe in the world. And the PBS Kids show Zoom, I made a video about that years ago. Their whole thing, even in their theme song, it said, if you like what you see, turn off your TV and do it. I don't know, even if it's just a little bit of good, I like a little bit of good. So I'm gonna be the one to encourage you to stop watching YouTube and go outside, okay? Get active, get moving, and if you wanna do a little personal training, very convenient from home, you can use my QR code or the link in the description and you can take Trainwell's quiz and find your own perfect personal trainer and you'll get 14 days of free training when you do that. Thank you so much to Trainwell for sponsoring this video. But that is all I've got for you. Thank you so much for watching. An extra thank you to my patrons. Those listed here are in the top tier on Patreon. You guys, let's all get together and let's do what's something we can all do at once. Let's all do jumping jacks. Sure. You put me on the spot and I couldn't think of something more fun than that. So check out my new podcast with my siblings. It's called I'll Remember This and I'll link it in the description. I will talk to you again very soon. Goodbye. Couple of kids were creeping up on me for a minute there. I thought I might have to fight them. They wouldn't have stood a chance.